Alright guys, today we're going to be doing some distribution and solving. So remember, when we distribute, we're taking whatever's on the outside of the parenthesis, multiplying it by the first and the next term. Sometimes there's more than two terms, right? So today, when we're multiplying this through, after we do that, then we're going to solve. Okay, so we're going to do some distribute and solve. Boom cards, I don't want you to get too caught up on all this, but make sure you are multiplying here. So 3 times 4 and 3 times negative 3x. I'm not really sure why I flipped them that way, but it's the same thing. And then remember, you're going to simplify if needed and then solve. Multi-step equations, remember, sometimes we had to combine like terms. So after you've multiplied these terms through, you might combine constants or you might combine coefficients. But remember, you can't combine both. So if they have a variable in them, you can combine it with things with the same variable by adding the coefficients. So 15 minus 2 gave us the 13v, but we can't combine this negative 15. We just have to write it because we don't have anything else that's like it. Or for example, here we had a 20 and a 5 that we could combine, but we couldn't combine them with the x variable term, so we just wrote it. So sometimes we'll distribute, combine like terms, and then solve. Okay, so here we distributed, and then we combined like terms. We combined the constants, and then we solved. We just had a two-step equation then. Okay, so keep plugging away, keep trying to get to the point where it is easier. Even more tricky is when we have variables on both sides and we're distributing. So here we distributed, and then we combined like terms, and then we had to get started. Then we were at where we were when we were solving with variables on both sides before. Okay, so just multiple steps, which is why it's more and more important for you to be sure that you are showing your work and writing these down. Now, of course, Boom Cards does not force you to show your work in any way, but be sure that you are able to understand what you're doing wrong so that you can get it right. All right, you should spend quite a bit of time on these. Be sure that you are getting most of them correct. Okay, have a fantastic Friday and weekend.